The whip crack that I'm attempting to learn right now, that I'm practicing, is the Cairo flash. This is in the Cairo, Streets of Cairo scene with Indiana Jones when he throws Marion onto the cart and he's fending off the enemies with his whip. And it's a underhand flick followed by a cattleman's crack in the air, not on the ground. And then he pulls it around, does an overhead flick, a couple overhead flicks, and then the camera is seeing him from behind, and he's doing his overhead flicks, overhand flicks, overhead flicks. Okay, so here we go. It starts with the whip here. I don't have a decent whip holder, so I'm just gonna hold it with my hand. Throws her onto the cart, grabs the whip, down. Okay, again, then the camera switches angles, right? And we're looking at his back, and he's doing his overhead flicks. Okay, and I transition there with an overhead crack. It's hot. It's hot out here. Let's try this again. This is a 10-foot 28th anniversary Raiders whip made by Joe Strain, handmade by Joe Strain. I've had it for a few months. I've been practicing. I think I'm getting a little bit better. Okay, let's do the Cairo flash. It starts off with an underhand flick, followed by an overhead, by a cattleman's crack, straight forward, not to the ground. And then he pulls it back and does an overhead crack or an overhand flick, overhead flick. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna try this. Whip's on the side. I don't have a good whip holder just yet. I've got one on order, so I'm just gonna hold it with my hand. He turns, throws her onto the cart, turns, grabs his whip, turns around. Okay, and then the camera, I followed that up with a side flick, followed by an overhead crack. Okay, so then the camera switches angles, and we're seeing the back of Indy. So he's back here, and he's fending off. We're seeing the back view of him doing overhand flicks, like. Okay, whew. I am tired, and it is hot. It's been 110, but today it's 103. We've had a change in the weather, and whew, it's still humid, and 103 is still pretty hot, so I want to try that again, one more time. He starts with the whip on his side, throws Marion into the cart, grabs the whip, turns around. Oh, missed that one. Missed that one. I'm tired. Trying too hard, I think. There we go. See, that last one, I got the back of my ear. Doesn't feel good. Ooh, got my back that time. Too tired. I gotta chill. Take a chill pill for a second. Okay, here we go. Whew. I'm also swinging the whip too hard. Probably because I'm on camera. I don't want to do it right, but you don't need to swing it super hard to get it right. It's actually better to swing it with a little more intention. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go again. Do that again. There we go. So that's not how he finishes it, but I'm finishing it with a side flick like this, and then swinging around and doing an overhead crack. So you don't really have to put too much into it, just enough to get into the air. That's so fun. I am just smoked right now, but I don't want to stop cracking this whip because it's just so much fun. My friend, he started whip cracking recently, and he says, dude, I don't want to stop. It's so therapeutic. It really is. It really is therapeutic, and it's fun. I've been wanting to do something like this since I was 12 years old. Indiana Jones was my childhood hero, right? And I just wanted to be like him. And here I am. Is it 40 years? I was 12, now I'm 54. And I'm finally like getting in the authentic stuff. So better late than never, right?